Welcome to Rozy Glow, and this is our first ever Rozy Coloured Co Creation, and this is taking place on a new moon in Gemini in May 2017. This is a time for embracing the new. There's lots that's been going on of late. Yesterday we entered into a new day in the Mayan calendar, which is all to do with the 9th wave of ascending unity consciousness, so really moving into unity consciousness. And that's what this month's practice is going to be about. So what I'm offering you with the Rozy Glow, Rozy Coloured Co Creations is basically a physical practice that will embody the mudra, the breath work, the visualizations, the mantra, and the colours spectrum that we might be working with this month, and it will help you with the little short videos that I'll be posting weekly to keep your vibration high no matter what is going on around you. So this is really a time now to bring down the red alert energy of the third dimension, and I say this when we have just had a huge tragedy in the UK with a suicide bombing in Manchester. And it's a tragedy that can easily pull everybody into a place where we feel frightened, we feel the world is not safe, there's more and more terrible things going on in the world, and we can over-identify with the suffering, the true suffering of those who have lost loved ones or have been severely injured, or there's been a huge impact in their lives personally as a result of this event or any event going on in the world. Next week's short video is about this specifically, but what I would invite you to do in the meantime is to truly step back from feeding the drama. This does not mean that you don't have compassion for those who are suffering and you send your love and your light to them, but do it from a balanced place. If you are coming from a place of fear, of victim consciousness, of basically buying into an opportunity to lower your own frequency through this, then you are not going to be of service. You're not going to be in a position to be of true service because you yourself are weakened by the event. We can be compassionate, we can be empathetic without losing our own energy through this. So that's really important when we are not personally affected by a tragedy. It's how we can stay strong and to support energetically, physically, emotionally, psychologically and spiritually through challenging events. So this practice will really help you with that. The other thing that you can do if it has really affected you is just to write down what it is exactly that an event like what's happened in Manchester has brought up for you. What are the emotions that are triggered within you? Because this is what we're going to be working with throughout these series. So whether it's the Rozy Coloured Magic, which is the weekly video, or the monthly Rozy Coloured Co Creation, I'm going to be supporting you to shift the emotions that come up for you, that are trapped in your cellular memory and are ready to be released. As always in these videos, there's not a lot I can do other than introduce you to practices that will raise your vibration. If you really want true and lasting change, then reprogramming your subconscious and the errant beliefs around that you've inherited over time through your cellular memory really needs to be addressed. And you can get in touch with me through rozyglow.com to find out about my self-study or my coaching programs that will support you to do the really deep work so that you are finding every day is a high vibe day. But now let's do the work that we can do. So what I introduced in the video yesterday was a little practice that you could do as you wake up in the morning to boost your energy field, so that when you are going into environments that you consider toxic, you yourself are not lowered in your vibration. So you really might have to go out into work or into a family situation or any kind of event that feels a bit like a battlefield for you, and you might have to do that daily. So what's absolutely imperative is that your core line is strengthened, your physical body is strengthened, and your energy field is strengthened. So I want you to think of the outermost layer of your energy field as a huge sphere, and this sphere is your reality bubble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can embody this practice now as a physical yoga-based practice, including breath work, so that if you don't want to do it lying in bed, and if you do have a separate meditation practice and yoga practice and you're trying to fit everything in, this practice brings it all into one. I am really passionate about multi-dimensional yoga, about physical-based practices that help you to access the 5th dimension and above, because it's quite easy to get stuck in a yoga practice with just moving energy around in the 3rd and 4th fourth dimension and not actually expanding into the full multi-dimensional being that you are. And this is my gift to share with you. So without further ado, here is the physical practice that we'll be working with. So we're going to embody a mantra, and this is the mantra that I'm going to be using with you for a while, because this will help you to anchor the truth of yourself as a multidimensional being. Without taking any longer on it, let's take our feet wider than our hips, so you're creating a nice anchor point. And just make sure that you lift your toes and you press down through your big toe joint, little toe joint, inside and outside heel of your foot. Bring your toes down and then press into the whole of the outside edge of your foot. You want to be pulling up your kneecaps without locking your knees and feeling like you're sucking your muscles to your bones. Thighs move back, tailbone moves down. And from there, I want you to imagine that you're turning taps on in the soles of your feet so that you can make a deep and strong connection with the heart of Gaia. So in connecting with our own heart and our own higher wisdom, we're going to rub our hands together. And from here, as you get the heat going, you're firing up your right and left side of your brain so that they're working together beautifully. Bring your hands to your heart, and it really does not matter which hand's on top of the other, just trust your instincts. Now you can gently close your eyes as you lengthen the crown of your head up and your tailbone down. And as you do, relax your jaw, relax your pelvic floor. And let's just take some deep breaths in. So as you do this, breathing in and out, you're inviting your higher consciousness to dwell within your heart. And you can take sigh out breaths, deep long in breaths through the nose. And as you breathe out, sighing that out. And I invite you to connect with the frequency of grace, okay? So grace is like a soft pink light. It brings blessings to us, freely given, without us having to do anything to deserve them. We just open our heart to grace, particularly important through challenging times. And as you feel this soft pink light expand in your heart, we can now invoke our I am presence. So we invoke the fullness of our being as multidimensional beings of love and light. So I invite you just to say after me. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am unity consciousness. I am source consciousness. I am a multi-dimensional being of love and light. I am the source of my creations, and I am the creator of my own reality. I am inviting my higher self into my heart. I am that I am. So just allow your whole being to embody this, to awaken this. And then bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, so that's prayer pose, pressing your palms together. So we're going to send this grace energy, this higher self energy down and up through our bodies at the same time. You may find it helpful as you learn this practice to open your eyes at this stage. Take a nice deep breath in. Hello. And so we rub our hands together again. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, send your left palm up, right palm down into the earth. Good. And now pull your hands together again. And this time do it the other side. So you're stretching one arm up, one arm down. Just making that connection with sending your light up and your light down, saying, hello sun, hello earth, and bring it back to the heart again. One more time either side. And again up. And down. So you can bring your shoulder blade onto your back and then bring your hands together. And now we're going to bring the light of source through the sun and down to the earth. So you bend your knees, breathe in, stretch your arms up. Exhale, send your breath all the way up through the sun, all the way up as far as you can to the source of all that is, and then breathe in, bring a ray of that source love light through the sun, down through your body. At the heart, bring your hands down towards the earth, press your hands into the floor, may need to go a little further, and from there send that light down towards the centre of the earth. Good. Now, bringing up the earth light, which might be bright white light, it might be ruby red light, just inhale, take it all the way up through your heart, and exhale, offer it up to the sun. Through the sun it goes up and it anchors into the source of all that is. Bring your hands back down. We'll do this 3 times. So you inhale, at the heart, move down, bend the knees, exhale, hands to the earth. Straighten your legs as much as is comfortable, and then breathing in, take the energy of the earth up through your body and out through to the sun. You can open your arms up as well. One more, inhale, exhale, straighten the legs, and then breathe in all the way up and exhale out. Now as you open your arms, you can now go down and then breathe in the earth light, offer it up to the sun, and go round in a circle. So you're waking everything up, bending your knees, keeping your back straight, stretching those arms up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling and inhaling up. So this is how you're moving the energy through your body and you're allowing it to blend within you. And then we're going to go the other way. You're going to inhale at the heart, exhale and inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring that source light down to the earth, expand it into your energy field. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Awesome. Okay, so there you've created a link to your core. You've started to expand the light into your physical body and out into your energy body. So we're going to do that further now. We're going to create a little bubble around us. This is a good little all-round stretch to stretch through the wrists, to wake the legs up, to stretch through the arms. And you just imagine that you're pushing your reality bubble or the outer layer of your energy field as far out as you can. And remember to go out to the sides, remember to go up, back, push it all the way around. You can turn. At this point I'd say keep your core engaged, so pull up your pelvic floor, draw your lower belly in, make sure that you are using your knees, so you're pushing down and around and out, and you're spreading your field and your reality bubble as wide as you can. Hands come back to the heart, and now we're ready to start moving a little bit more. So that might be enough for you, and that's cool. If you want to go further, you're going to take your legs wider. Now in pregnancy, if you are pregnant, you do not want to be taking your legs wider than from your hip to your ankle. I know you see lots more than that, but I advise you, in order to prevent SPD and PGP, that's a very good idea. For everybody else, you can go a little wider if you like. Just pull up your kneecaps, suck your muscles to your bones, bend your knees, breathe in, reach up. So we're going to keep anchoring this light through our bodies. We open things up, turn out on foot, bend the knee, align the knee with the ankle. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, stretch through, and then inhale, exhale, bring the elbow to the thigh, reach the other arm up, and exhale over. So you take your thighs back here, root the tailbone, and then come on up again, inhale, and exhale, come down. So you're going for 5 stretches here, keeping the shoulders engaged. Inhale up, and exhale down. And one more, inhale and exhale. Now if you like to use your arms a little more, you can go in circles here. Inhale back, exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward. And if you know you like a deeper stretch than this, you're invited to go deeper. So you can bring the hand to the floor, stay on your fingertips, press the elbow and the knee together and go round in a circle, pulling your core engaged back, unless you're pregnant, and then you just gently draw the tailbone down. So back up, inhale and exhale, and back to warrior. Turn the foot. Let's go the other side. So we're turning the foot, bending the knee, lining up that knee and that ankle. You don't want the knee going further than the ankle. Press down through your feet as you exhale, and then pull the feet towards each other so you're engaging. Suck the muscles to the bones, flip up and back, inhale, exhale back, go a little deeper, and then inhale across, exhale elbow to thigh, stretch the arm, inhale here, Exhale, take the thighs back, root the tailbone down and draw your lower ribs in. Keep the shoulders on the back, relax your head, good. Now inhale up again, exhale back, and inhale, coming down to the elbow, exhale over. So going with your breath, inhale and exhale. And you can sigh through the mouth or you can breathe in and out through your nose. Inhaling the transition, exhaling as you go over. Thighs back, root the tailbone, stretch through the middle finger. Inhale and exhale. And if you want to take this a little further, you take the arm round. Inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. And if you know you want to go deeper, just bring your hand to the floor. It's a little wake up practice this. So take it easy on yourself. Inhale back, exhale forward, inhale back and exhale forward. Very nice. So coming on up. Warrior, you can stretch back again. It's always nice to complete. Warrior 2 and then bringing the feet parallel. So now we warm up the wrists. We're going to breathe up and clear our central channel. The way that we're going to do that is to roll the wrists up, inhale, and then exhale down, bend the knees. The feet are parallel, inhale up, and exhale down. So you're waking up your Sushumni channel. This is your core connection with the earth and with the source of all that is. So you can imagine you're like an acupuncture needle that's extending all the way up and all the way down to the centre of the earth. Just take that a few times, then bring it to the heart, open it up. You're really going to be working your heart muscles here. So open up and bring it back to the heart, knees bent. And anything in your life that you need to transform, so any energy that you're like, ooh, I'm a bit stuck here, working the wrists a little more deeply at the heart level, bringing the hands open, pressing them together, rolling over. That's it. So you see what we're doing here. We're strengthening our energy field through our practice, we're anchoring our core line, and we're taking as much prana through the body as we can. Okay, now we turn the toes out, bend the knees, and this is a form of goddess pose, so you reach up. And as you exhale, stretch to one side, keep the hips level. Inhale, center, exhale over to the other side. You can do this as many times as you like. It's just a nice little practice for strengthening your energy field and really activating Manipura chakra. So you're working here with your solar plexus, keeping it strong. Good. Now we can bring our hands to the thighs. Shoulder blades are on the back. You're pushing your inner knees open. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop one shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the other shoulder. Please remember to keep the outside edge of your feet on the floor and lift the inner arches. So twice round is usually enough. Okay, then inhale up and exhale. Great. So you're ready. That's a little practice that you can do on its own. If you now wanted to work into some sun salutations, you could do that too. But what I want to give you now is a mudra, which is the Akash mudra. And this is one you could use in meditation if you wanted to sit down for 5 minutes or lie down for 5 minutes and just allow yourself to gain the benefits from this little practice. You bring your middle finger and your thumb to touch. Okay, and as I said to you at the start, we are now moving out of this red alert stage and we need to invoke the emerald green ray. The emerald green ray is the heart ray. It's also the ray of sovereignty, and if we are going to truly unite with each other, we need to first of all unify with ourselves and pull all of our energy back into ourselves. So a lovely meditation and visualization practice you could use now, either sitting up or lying down, is to connect your your middle finger and your thumb, and to fill your whole being with emerald green light. So you can close your eyes now and just allow your breath to deepen. Do make sure you get into a comfortable position to lie down or sit up. If you want to do it standing up, you can join me with that. And now you just say to yourself, I am the emerald green flame. You can start off with, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, but we've already done that. So I am the emerald green flame. And bring that flame down through your body. Remember, you activated grace, that soft pink light in your heart. You've brought the energy of the earth up through your body and the energy of source all the way down. So there's colours already within you. And now you're filling your whole being with emerald green light. Your core, your whole physical body, and all the layers of your energy body are expanding and being filled with emerald green light. And this emerald green light can continue to fill you until completion. So as you fill your whole being with emerald green light, you can soften your eyes, soften your jaw, soften your pelvic floor. Just allow the emerald green light to enter your cellular memory, your molecular memory, your subatomic and atomic memory, the waves and particles of your quantum field and the photon particles that you are. So on every level you're being infused with emerald green light, right out to the outer layer of your energy and reality bubble. And when you feel that you are truly full and expanded, you can now invoke the platinum ray by saying, I am the platinum ray. And invite this ray to pour itself down and around the whole outer layer of your reality bubble. I also call this your sphere of compassion. It's really as big as your reality perception expands. And so what you're doing is you're coating the outer layer of your energy body with this beautiful platinum ray, which is like a reflective light that will reflect away from you anything that isn't aligned with unity consciousness, with source consciousness, with you remembering that you are a multidimensional being of love and light, and that you are the source of your creations and the creator of your reality, and that you can adjust your perception of reality at will, and therefore how you feel about the reality that you're in at will. So you seal the outer layer of your being now with this beautiful platinum ray. And in order to anchor this, to set it, just say to yourself again the words, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Slowly bring yourself back. Deepen your breath. Remember, you're filling up as much as you can from the lower belly into the ribs and up to the shoulders. And at some point that lovely in-breath brings you back. Welcome back. So I'll send some links in the video footage underneath, the text underneath this video, information about Akash Mudra and also what's going on with the new moon and this ninth ray. What I would say about this is it connects you to the element of spaciousness, so it allows space for change, and that's what we want at the moment. Anything that's not working in your life, it's time to let go of. Limiting beliefs, perceptions about the world, about yourself, habits, relationships, it's time to let these things go. And obviously, just be willing to say yes and then allow life to support you to do it. You don't have to worry about the how. Just recognise what isn't working in your life and be willing to try something new, to expand your awareness, your consciousness and your mindset, and you will find solutions to literally everything in your life that is currently troubling you. I leave you with this. Namaste, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, please share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, rozyglow.com, and you can also subscribe to my website, rozyglow.com. Actually, yeah, the YouTube channel is not .com. You know what I mean. Thank you, my lovelies. Take care. Bye. Namaste.